Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is a monthly reading for January 2025 for the water sign Scorpio. Scorpio, for your reading, I'll be doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread, pulling clarifiers from the Elemental Wisdom Tarot deck. I'll be using Crystal Visions Tarot for the main spread. And then I have already pulled here 2 oracle cards just for additional guidance from the Soul's Journey deck and the Sacred Traveler deck. So let's begin. So center of your spread, starting with an offer coming in, the Knight of Wands. This is fast-paced energy. Could be an individual that you're dealing with. If so, this would typically be more of a middle-aged fire sign individual, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be you taking on the energy of this Knight of Wands. But knights in the tarot, traditionally, they bring in offers, right? They go off on quests, and then they come back with an offering. As this is the suit of wands, wands we associate with the work that we do. It can be creative endeavors and projects, business ventures, and it's also our own drive, ambition, passion for those things that we do. So this could be an offer coming in quite quickly. Out of all of the knights, the Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords, they're the 2 fastest moving knights. So something coming in quite quickly. And what could help or hinder, there could be a decision that could be hindering possibly this new opportunity, because you have the 2 of Swords as the crossing card, which is you can see the woman on the card here. She's blindfolded. She has the swords of truth there crossed across her chest. And so she's in a very defensive position, right? She's also, as she's blindfolded, she's unable or incapable or unwilling to see something, right? If she just removed the blindfold and uncrossed the sword, she would be in a much calmer and better position to be able to make a decision, to choose between one of the 2 options. So it's sometimes referred to as the stalemate card. It's, being sort of at an impasse, not feeling as though or thinking as though you don't know which way to go, right? But it is just in your mind. It is just thoughts, because the suit of swords, it's cerebral energy. It has to do with our thoughts, communication, right? It's intellect. So there's, decision is central at the center of the reading. In the deep past, you have the 6 of Wands. This is a card of victory, more fire energy here. But this is you've gone to battle, right? This comes after the 5 of Wands, which is the sort of conflict energy of trying to gain an upper, gain that alpha position or gain an upper hand in a situation, come out on top, and you've done it. So for many of you, this, as it sits in the deep past, many of you have already been through this, right? You've come out on the other side of whatever this was, and you are victorious, right? You can see he has the lion with him, so it took a lot of courage, a lot of strength, but ultimately you prevailed. You came out on top. In the recent past, you have another 5, or I was talking about, oh, sorry, not another 5. I was thinking I said about going through the 5 of Wands, where you have the 5 of Swords in the recent past. So this, it's not the easiest of energies. You can see that there's the woman here. She's crying. She has 2 swords in her back, representing some type of betrayal. The man, he's walking away, getting away with the 3 swords. But, so it represents this, winning. So he's won a disagreement, an argument, but at what cost, right? He looks back over his shoulder and he can see that he's, significantly hurt this woman. So it's winning, but at what cost? So there could have been, whether this was you or, a situation that you went through, there was somebody ended up getting hurt in that situation. So, if you came out on top, who did you end up hurting to do so? Or if somebody else did, what did they do? And then we have another 5. With 5s, they're not easy energy, right? There's the sort of lack mentality, or it's a difficult energy. So with this 5 of Pentacles crowning you, there seems to be a focus on, this lack of something. So lack of something that you don't have. In the case of Pentacles, this is earth energy. So dealing with, tangible things in the material realm. So things such as the work that we do, the money that we earn from the work that we do, our home, our family, material possessions. And, this, the cautionary message or advice with the Five of Pentacles is to understand that there is always hope. There is always help is available to you. And even though, it's a difficult time, financially speaking, and that's what's crowning you. So this could be some message coming through from your higher self, but it could also just be on your mind that there is, you have been going through a difficult time financially speaking. But in the near future, you have, this is beautiful. You have a Two of Cups coming in. So this is the minor arcana version of the Lovers, right? It's the soulmate energy. So it's seeing yourself in another individual. It's a beautiful soul connection with somebody else. And soulmates, yes, obviously, we typically think of them as being, romantic soulmates, but they don't necessarily have to be. Throughout our lifetimes, we can have many soulmates. They can be in the form of friends, family members, work colleagues, right? They come into our lives at a certain time for us to connect with them, learn a lesson. Either, we teach them a lesson or they have a lesson to teach us. And then, they sometimes move on. So it's a very karmic energy as well. But the Two of Cups is a soul connection. You appear as the Judgment. This is Major Arcana number 20. And judgment, it can be a judgment call, so a difficult decision, which, going back to this Two of Swords in the middle, there could be a difficult decision that you are facing right now. The Judgment card is associated with the sign of Scorpio. So this obviously is your own sign, Scorpio. So you could just be showing up very much in your element here. But it's also to do with a rebirth, a renewal, a do-over. So there could be a do-over, whether this is with another person, with this Five of Swords sitting across from this Two of Cups. There could be a do-over with a person or a relationship. You could also be getting a call back, so being called back somewhere to another, called back for an interview, called back for... what am I trying to say? Like if you tried out for something, there's a coming back as well, or a second chance with the Judgment card. Surrounding you in your environment, you have the Seven of Cups, which, you didn't have. You had the Five of Swords here. You had the Five of Pentacles. I was thinking the Five of Cups would have been that, disappointment, thinking about things that you no longer have. Which is very different than the Seven, because it's almost like spoiled for choice with the Seven of Cups, and then 5 plus. Because until you actually choose one of these 7 cups, they're all just fantasies, right? They're shown a little bit differently in this deck, but typically in the traditional deck, each cup represents or holds something that you would find interesting, that would fulfill you. This could be love, money, riches, whatever each cup might represent for you. But they're all just up in the air sort of fantasies until you actually take one of the cups and select one of the cups and choose that as your chalice, your holy grail. So, with this in your environment, it's, again, there's choices, too many choices. So, but ultimately, you're the one that's going to be making that decision and choosing with this job, if it's, choosing to go in one direction versus another. But choices are definitely coming in. The Fool is what you have in your hopes or fears. This, again, is a major arcana. It's the 0 of the major arcana. And the Fool is it's associated with the air sign Aquarius. And it also has to do with rebirth and, as in a new cycle beginning. We can see all of these, butterflies representing new life. So it's a brand new cycle. It's the first of the major arcanas. And the Fool is, you can see she has one foot hanging off the cliff. She's ready to embark upon this new adventure and this new path. And even though she doesn't really know what's ahead, she's fearless, right? She trusts in the universe. She trusts that the universe has her back. So you're hoping for something new, right? You're ready for this new cycle to begin. And as you end out the month and head into the month of February, you have the Queen of Wands. Could be an individual that you're dealing with, and we have the Knight of Wands at the center. So there could be an older fire sign person, male or female, even though she appears here as a queen. Could be a mother figure, your own mother, a mother of your children. But she is, and fire energy is Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But she is a very fiery, very passionate energy, right? She's very beautiful. So this could be a time where, your physical appearance, you're putting more time and effort into your appearance, or people are finding you particularly attractive at this time. She's also, she's very good at, if there are a lot of moving parts, like as in, you're making this move, you're going to a new job, lots of things that you have to handle. She's great to have, around you, the energy of this Queen of Wands, or you taking on her energy, because she's able to multitask, right? And to get the job done. She's very efficient, very, very resourceful, very good at getting things going. And bottom of the deck, you have as your overall energy, the Three of Pentacles, which, Pentacles, we've already mentioned here that it is, we're talking about the Five of Pentacles, but it's, it has to do with earth energy. In this case, it's an initial sort of win, or a sort of an initial achievement or success. But there could be a need for you to partner with other people. It's a card of collaboration, so possibly partnering with others on a project, or going into business with other people, going into a department, where you will be on a team. So teamwork might be important to get you, from where you are up to the 10 of Pentacles, which is the ultimate in financial abundance there. So let's go ahead and clarify. So we'll pull clarifiers on the spread. So additional messages for Scorpio. What else does Scorpio need to know? Scorpio for the month of January. Okay, we'll do one last shuffle. And divide the deck. Okay, well, this card was left behind, so we'll take that one. Okay, so starting off with the Knight of Wands, clarifying the Knight of Wands, we have the Hermit. This is number 9 of the Major Arcana, and is associated with the Earth sign of Virgo. And the Hermit is, he goes off on a spiritual quest out into the wilderness or up into the mountains, to have that alone time to reflect. He's sort of guided by this light representing, this inner light, or the, light from the universe. So this inner knowing, right, that he's following. He's been guided by that light, and it has to do with this Knight of Wands, both of them as well. Let me just hold this up. Put that one down. I mean, obviously they're both wands, so both of them are carrying sort of a staff, right? A wand here, a staff here. They both represent movement, right? So there is movement with both of them, but the Hermit is a very quiet, right? Very, it's a card of solitude, of reflecting. So that could be, you could be really reflecting on this new offer. Let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Swords. We have the Strength card. So this is Major Arcana number 8. It's associated with the sign of Leo, the fire sign, right? And it has to do with having that inner strength and fortitude to face, to, go up against anything, right? Whatever comes your way. And so it's, you will have the strength to make this decision, right? Clarifying this Two of Wands. But it's an inner strength. So there's, really going within, listening to that inner voice. We have on the Six of Wands, the Queen of Coins. So this victory that you have with the Six of Wands, it could have to do with, a financial stability coming into your life with this Queen of Coins, because she's the Earth Mother, right? We associate her with the Earth energy of Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Could be one of those star signs that you're dealing with. Typically, she's an older, more mature energy. She's like the Earth Mother, so she loves taking, she's very grounded, enjoys being out in nature. She loves taking care of her family. It's very important to her, but she's also very good at, her career, very good at making money, at holding on to her money, being resourceful. So, and it is a card as a court card. She's mastered her suit, right? Think of the kings and queens as being this more mature energy. So they have learned what they need to learn about their suit. So there is a stability coming in, right, with this victory that you have. The Five of Swords it's clarified by the star card, which is the major arcana, number 17. She's interesting because the Five of Swords is like a card of, like I said, she's been hurt, harmed. So there's some type of, like betrayal or injury. And the star card can be a card of healing. It's wish fulfillment, right? Wish upon a star, have all of your dreams come true. But it's also a card of healing. So it seems like there's healing coming in here. And you have, clarifying this, the Five of Pentacles, you have the Lovers, which you have the Two of Cups coming up immediately after it. So this is the major arcana version of the Two of Cups, right? This is the soulmate card, the Lovers. It's a beautiful energy. The Lovers is associated with the air sign of Gemini as well. So there's, I feel that you need to ask for help, ask for guidance, but there is healing coming in, and there's this beautiful relationship coming in. Clarifying the Two of Cups, you have the Ten of Wands. So I feel like it's, you have been at something for quite a long time. So, whether this is you've been trying to get a relationship, you've been, you've actively been searching, and, you've been looking for a relationship, you want one in your life, and it's just been kind of difficult, a hard journey for you, but it's coming to an end. Tens are endings in the tarot. They're culminations, but they're also endings. So an ending to a tedious cycle in your life. Clarifying the Judgment, you have the Two of Wands. So, and this is just looking back over to this Two of Swords. It's very different to the energy of the Two of Swords. The Two of Wands, it's all about you being in control, right? And you choosing your own destiny here. And you can see it's like the world is her oyster. She has the globe like balancing or hovering above her hand, and it's about she has a choice. She has two paths that she could go down, and she looks to one, she looks to the other, and she has it in her hand, right? Everything is within grasp. She's the one who's going to make the decision. So this could be deciding between two jobs, it could be two projects, could be two people. Going back to the Lovers here, you might be going back and forth between two people, but it's ultimately, and this difficult decision, which is what it clarifies, the Judgment card, is a difficult decision, but you have everything that you need to make this decision. You're going to be able to do this, right? You have what you need to do it. Seven of Cups is clarified by, the Tower. This is major arcana number 16. And the Tower is associated with the sign of Aries. It's fire energy. And even though it looks, quite scary with the tower being struck by lightning, I usually, whenever the card comes up, I say that it's not, I don't view it necessarily as negative, right? Or as a bad card, because what it really is something unexpected coming in, right? The tower didn't expect this lightning to strike the tower at that time. So yes, everything caught on fire, but it's more about, how you react to these unexpected moments or events coming into your life. With it clarifying the Seven of Cups, which is, needing to make a decision and being spoiled for choice. The Tower might just be, you are struck by someone. There's a new relationship that comes in, and that's just, kind of catches you off guard, and it's how you react to that. It's it's just an unexpected event, but it's all about how you approach it, right? How you deal with it. Clarifying the Fool, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So brand new cycle, that's what you're hoping for. And the Wheel of Fortune is all about karmic timing, right? And things finally going your way. So I do feel that you might have been, whatever this is this decision that you have, if this is, on the work front, if it does happen to be on the relationship front, it's like it's been happening. You've been going through something for quite a long time. And now, you are going to be moving out of that cycle into a new one. And finally, clarifying the Queen of Wands, you have the Moon card, which is Major Arcana number 18. And the Moon is, it's associated as well with your sister water sign, Pisces. But it's a card of intuition. Like I was saying, I'm not going to find it here. Oh, at the center, when I was talking about, listening, you're following, you're on this sort of path to, to seek, you're seeking knowledge, you're seeking something in order to make that decision, right? Knowledge, inner guidance. The Moon can also be intuition, right? The Moon does cast a shadow, so things become a little murky, a little, shadowy, a little difficult to understand or to see. And sometimes it can be things coming to light, so secrets coming to light or things being uncovered. But it's also about listening to that inner voice, right? So tapping into your intuition. Might be a good time for you to keep a dream journal. You might be receiving messages at nighttime in your dreams. So whatever this new beginning is, it's like that you have the energies of the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, this fast-paced, change, new things coming in with the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune. We have all of this change coming in, but there is a need as well for you to listen to your inner voice, right? Your inner guidance. And finally, clarifying the Three of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And we also have, beneath it, we have you showing up very much in your energy with the Death card here, Scorpio. So, major arcana. But the Knight of Coins, clarifying the Three of Coins, is, again, this is an offer. I've talked about the Knights bringing in offers. This is an offer of money, an offer of, for a new job, a way for you to make money, new business venture. Could be dealing with a more middle-aged earth sign individual, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But in general, this is an offer coming in, and it is. He is one of the slowest moving of, or if not the slowest moving of the night. So he's, it's been a while coming, but it is coming in, right? This new opportunity is coming for you this month, definitely. The two cards that we have, and I just noticed that because whenever I shuffle, I just sort of shuffle, put the cards down. I don't look at them, but they're kind of identical cards from two different decks. We have Grace and Gratitude. It says, through gratitude, joy expands. And then the other deck is Gratitude. I'm grateful for this life. No, I'm sorry. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. And we have greens and purple and blue on this card, and similar colors on the other card. Let me just get the guidebook for both. See if there are any additional messages. I won't read the full description for each card because they're quite long. So Grace and Gratitude says, the secret to expanding joy is to cherish the preciousness of life and everyone and everything around you. Thankfulness is modern-day alchemy. It can yield happiness, grace, and peace beyond imagination. No matter what twists and turns there are in the road, whether you're comfortable or uncomfortable, whether you're confident or unsure, no matter what you're experiencing, even if your challenges seem insurmountable, feeling grateful will ease any challenge, replace darkness with light, and allow you to hear the chorus of the angels. Wow. And Gratitude from the other deck says, it's time to stop, close your eyes, become mindful of the incredible gift the universe has bestowed upon you in offering valuable and unique lessons, tailored especially for your soul. You might find it helpful to begin writing a list of all the things that you're grateful for in your life. And it's time to acknowledge to the universe how thankful you are for being provided, opportunities for insights and understanding. So a time for gratitude, but I think you're going to have a lot of wonderful things here to be thankful for. Definitely. It looks like a good month for you, Scorpio. So I also encourage you to listen not just to your sun sign video, but also to your moon and your rising. Oftentimes there are similar messages in the other readings, but there can also be, different, one or two different messages that you might need to hear. So by listening to all three of the readings, you get a more complete overview of what's coming in for you. Also, if you did enjoy the reading, I would encourage you to subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you here with me. If you like the video, please give it a like. That would mean a lot. And just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light. Bye for now.